right, thank you kindly all for joining us to another episode of the Ravens Flock. We find ourselves here in the Omni Fandom Expo, sitting down surrounded by beautiful people and wonderful cosplayers that will hopefully have the chance to interview and ask a few questions of. Joining me today, I got none other than Mr. Kurimu-san. How are you doing today, Hannah?
Hi, I'm Maid Kurimu from Café Au Lait. I host a maid cafe here in Orlando. We have hosted at other locations in Central Florida, and thank you for having me.
Thank you kindly for showing up. Now, as many of you who are versed in the ancient art of the weeaboo cartoons know, the Maid Cafe is a place where you go to find peace of mind.
Yes.
A place where you can find rest for your weary heart.
Yes.
A place where beautiful girls can call you master. Mm-hmm. That brings peace somewhere else. We're not going to talk about that. So, exactly.
Or Ni-chan.
So, Kurimu-san, I sincerely appreciate you being here. So, we would like to get a bit of your point of view. Please tell me, what is the average day like in the Maid Cafe?
So the daily life of a maid cafe is both inciting, difficult, and a good blend of what makes, like anime culture, just convention culture. It's like, it's amazing to go, but there's always something that like, why this has to happen kind of thing. But
anybody who's ever worked on retail will know exactly what she's talking about right now.
Yeah, it's just some silly things, but in the end of the day, it's just fun. It's like I enjoy what I do. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy like listening to people's problems, telling them, advice that, like what they could do with it, and just like they want to geek out about something, we'll geek out about it. It's just like, it's the enjoyment you get at an anime con, right? But like, it's like we're friends and we're family. Like our members and our groups are family, and we keep everyone protected. We keep everyone like in our mind in that sense, and we feel that also with our customers because we come and see them every year or multiple times in the year, and so they're like very important to us. We care about authentic like feelings towards each other. That must sound weird.
No, this is good. This is good.
But like it's an authentic relationship. It's not a fake front. It's not, or at least we don't try to do that. Some people do because they care about identity, or they want to be a persona. It's just the same as cosplay.
Makes sense.
So we have no problems with that. And that's totally fine, But we like to have like that build friendship, but keep it professional in the sense. So that people understand that our relationship is that we care about you, not just as a customer, but as a con goer, as a follow cosplayer, essentially.
So you would say that the bonds that you build between your consumers and the maids is what you consider to be the most powerful part of your profession?
Yes. It's all about that. Like, that's the make or break of a maid cafe. If you are not in sync with that kind of, like, everyone has a different form, but if you're not in sync into that relationship or that I guess image, you would say,
makes sense,
then you're kind of doing something else, like it's a totally different thing. And what's great about a maid cafe is you can combine different specialties, skills, professions. We have dancers, we have people who do like game shows, we have people who want to play like DMing kind of games, we have people that do crafting, that I'm a seamstress, and like things like that. Like we all have different things that we really love. We have artists, we have of all kinds, handcrafters of all kinds, and then those who have the imagination, but they can't physically put it on paper.
That's
so like
good.
acting and such.
Now, I understand that you're telling me what the best part of your job is so far. I'm very good on describing that, but we got to look at the other side. So without any judgment here, without any criticism, please tell me, what do you find to be the most difficult part of running your maid cafe?
Okay, the most difficult is getting people together as us. Is because in the end of the day, you're a group. If you don't have teamwork, nothing works.
One maid alone cannot run a cafe after all.
Yeah, so it becomes very stressful, difficult, and everyone has their own thing. A lot of people in our groups, we have our own kind of personal problems, whether it's mental or societal, kind of like family problems.
Understandable.
And, you know, we kind of help them express themselves with the cafe to escape. You know, just the same as people are coming to us to escape, we're also trying to escape, in a sense. Like, that's kind of, you know, our culture.
This is getting really heavy right now.
But, like, you know, we do it because we enjoy it. We do it to, like, experience things that we're not able to do in our daily lives.
That is perfect.
And it's really fun because of that. And, you know, we make friendship, we make connections with people, both from the customers, but also from local businesses.
Very good.
And we make sure that, like, we're, you know, everyone wins in this sense. Like, hey, you want to promote something? We have you know, like, we'll use something of yours. Like, there's a guy here that sells T-shirts and posters, right?
I know those.
Yeah, so those guys, we work with them a lot. Like, we would do, like, a grand prize, and it's like you can buy something $20 value at his store.
That's good.
For, like, raffles or some kind of...
So it's not a matter of advertising and communicating at the same time.
Yes.
That's very good.
Yeah, and it's communication is also an issue with people who are unfamiliar.
Makes sense. Got to introduce them to it sometimes.
Yeah, there's always, you know, stereotypes. There's always misconceptions kind of things. Because even in our community, people don't know what maid cafes are.
That is true.
They assume it's something more like Western view of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're not into that. Like, there might be groups into that, and that's totally fine. But, like...
You want to present a more traditional image of it.
Yeah, it's similar to geishas.
Makes sense.
Maid cafes are the same modernization of geishas, where we as Westerns visualize them as, you know, sex workers.
The majority of the time, people don't understand the full image of what it means.
The full image of a geisha is a performer.
Makes
and that's
sense.
what a maid cafe is.
So it's all about the performance.
Yeah, it's all about the performance and the experience.
Very
because
good.
The goal is to make someone feel good, feel respected, and feel, you know, like they had a good time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the very thorough explanation. Now, before we're done here, and I thank you kindly for taking the time to sit down and give us the 101 on this, I will have to ask you one final question.
Sure, what's up?
Would you call me Gojin-sama?
Sure. Just Gojin-sama?
That works for me?
Okay. Anything else?
No, I am good.
Okay, so I guess I shall be leaving, and hope to see you soon, Gojin-sama.
And now, with that, I am satisfied for the rest of the day. Thank you kindly for joining us today, Cream-san. And everybody, please go check out her maid cafe.
Yeah.
Enjoy some delicious food, some delicious drink, and some excellent service. And as they call it, thank you all once more. I sincerely appreciate you taking the time to join us today.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, everybody, do take care, and thank you for being with us today.